Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about my favorite topic, and that's practicing mindfulness when you have ADHD. In my opinion, practicing mindfulness is one of the most important things that you can do to help you with your ADHD symptoms. Symptoms like impulsivity, emotional dysregulation, hyperactivity, and also inattention. For anybody who doesn't know me, hi, my name is Sarah. I'm an ADHD mindset coach, and I come out with videos every single week on everything ADHD and the isms that pair with having ADHD. If you're not already following my channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you never miss a video from me. Okay, so let's talk about what mindfulness even is. It's one of these massive blanket terms that we hear on social media from people like Jay Shetty, Mel Robbins, Brene Brown, Oprah, and many others. To me, the act of practicing mindfulness is realizing that we are in the here and now, the present moment. A lot of us with ADHD tend to live in our heads a ton, and I too am guilty of this. Catastrophizing things that haven't even happened yet, playing situations out in our mind that are coming up but have not happened yet or could happen, and reliving some of the traumas and difficult situations that we have been through in the past. I recently learned that hyperfocus, which is a common phenomenon for people with ADHD, isn't always just going squirrel on the new bright shiny object. Hyperfocus can also be in situations of feeling the effects of RSD, rejection sensitivity dysphoria. If we feel like we've been rejected in some way, or maybe we are struggling with perfectionism and even rejecting an aspect of ourself and our abilities, we can hyper focus on that. When we're focusing on these things, we are not being in the present moment. We're not being mindful. We're letting our subconscious go on auto drive. So let's paint a picture of what not being in the present moment, along with some of the common symptoms of having ADHD. I'm just going to name 8 really quickly, and then I'm going to show you how these can connect the dots to really take us out of the present moment. So common symptoms of having ADHD are inattention, lack of focus, poor time management, weak impulse control, exaggerated emotions, hyperfocus, hyperactivity, and finally executive dysfunctions. Let's talk about how as ADHDers, we really are, just because of the way our brain has been wired, almost a little bit more towards being set up for failure by default. Now, luckily, because of mindfulness and because neuroplasticity, no matter what your age, is something that is malleable, and we absolutely can create new neural pathways. But let's get into how this can really get in our way when we are unconscious and not in the present moment practicing mindfulness. So 3 of the things off the list that we just talked about are weak impulse control, exaggerated emotions, and hyperfocus. Let's tie all these together and see how it can really help us in catastrophizing things that have already happened or things that haven't happened yet, and really take us out of the present moment. Weak impulse control, we struggle with impulsivity. So being quick to anger and not being able to suppress that at times in a public place can absolutely bite us in the butt. So you add a little bit of weak impulse control, exaggerated emotions, and hyperfocus, and it is the perfect storm to pull you out of the present moment, have you reliving things that have happened already, or in dread of anticipation of things that have not happened yet. And this is where our ADHD brain, just by default, can set us up for failure instead of success. So what do we do? The awareness that you are in the present moment. You are right here, right now. You are not 3 days later to meet your boss for that meeting that maybe you're afraid of. You are not still that 16-year-old teenager who maybe didn't fit in at school as much as you would like to. When we are thinking about things that have already happened, we're not in the present moment. The first thing that you can do is catch yourself in these thoughts. Catch yourself reliving something in the past. Catch yourself anticipating something that hasn't happened yet. And checking yourself by just going, okay, I am here, right now. I'm not 10 years, 20 years, 30 years ago last week or into next week. I am right here, right now is the first step to practicing mindfulness. Now, if you find that you are slightly emotionally dysregulated, we do tend to struggle with big feelings, and you are feeling yourself going down that road of fear, anger, sadness, something that you can do is acknowledge those feelings. I feel scared right now. I feel angry right now. I feel upset about something right now. By acknowledging your feelings and not adding an extra layer of friction, like let's say you decide that you are going to call the emotion that you're feeling anger. I am angry right now. Sit in that and be okay with being angry. Don't add an extra layer of friction by saying, oh, I'm angry right now. Now I'm this bad person because I get angry so easily. That extra layer of friction is not going to serve you. It's actually going to keep you stuck in that negative emotion longer. Naming the emotion, using the box breathing technique. You can use a cell phone for this. Simply pick up your phone and breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds. Making sure to do that slowly so that you don't hyperventilate can bring your emotions down to a homeostasis type of feeling instead of emotional dysregulation. You can also get a bag of frozen vegetables or an ice pack or a cold washcloth and put it on your cheeks, your forehead, your chest. This also will help you with emotional dysregulation. Another thing that I really like to do when I catch myself not being in the present moment and spending way too much time in my head worrying about the past or the future is to do a short 5-minute meditation. This is very ADHD friendly. And all you need to do this meditation is to sit on a chair, sit on the floor, make sure you're comfortable, and close your eyes and try to feel every part of your body, starting at your feet, feeling your feet resting on the ground, seeing if you can feel your clothes on your shins and your knees, your thighs, your bottom touching the ground, feeling the sensation of your stomach breathing in and out, going all the way up to your chest, feeling down your arms till you reach your fingers and eventually up to your head. By feeling sensations, bringing in awareness to the sensations that you have in your body is a great way to be in the present moment and to realize that you are in the here and now. It's not hard. It can be done almost anywhere, and it only takes a couple of minutes. Now, my final tip is if you find yourself either reliving the past or anticipating the future and it is causing you upset, they aren't pleasant memories or anticipation, and you're not in the mood to practice mindfulness. You are just put off, you're emotionally dysregulated, and you cannot get away from it. Distract yourself. Go for a walk, take a shower, put on some mindless TV show. I personally love watching stand-up comedy or old sitcoms like The Jerry Seinfeld Show, and distract yourself from what you were thinking about. I love the saying that this too shall pass, and it usually does for all of us, whether we have ADHD or not. I hope that you were able to get some helpful tips today. I also have a mindset masterclass linked below in the description of this video that goes over the 5 pillars to creating lasting change when you have ADHD and you struggle with your mindset. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next week in the next video.